Welcome back, everybody. So this is a rough Black Opal Lightning Ridge piece from Australia. You might have guessed it, but this is an opal cutting video. I said I would see you in the next video, so here I am. Well, my hands, my voice, and my personality, at least. At least it's something, right? But, I mean, is it my real personality? Well, I don't think so, but here I am. Actually, how can I be anything but my real personality? This is just a video. Come on! I mean, really? This is opal cutting. This is entertainment. This is Ben's Gems YouTube channel. Okay, so now we got through that stuff. Let's move on. Just surveying the stone a little bit closer there. You can see on the top there's that dip. It's got a pit in the face. That's going to be the top, I think. The other side will be the bottom face. This is the type of stone that has color, but it's not super bright color. So you can see that there's some pinfire or sort of a floral pinfire going on there. And it's multicolored, but it's not super bright, and so the colors are not popping on the screen here. And it's what you might call a lower grade type of stone. Lower grade basically means lower value, lower cost, less color. A lot of people who get into black opal, what do these black opal people want? They want black opal, not white opal, not crystal opal. They want black opal, and they want black opal with color, typically for little to no cost. Now, whether these black opal people really exist, I actually couldn't tell you yes or no. Opal isn't for everyone, but those who do appreciate it, they really jump in with both hands, head and shoulders, and get right into it. Fully immersed, like a submarine underwater. There aren't many things like opal that capture people's minds, hearts, and bodies like opal does. Once you get into opal, there's no turning back. That's it. You're in for a world of pain. No opal will be the opal that you're looking for. Every opal you see, you're going to want to buy. Half of the opals you see, you're not going to want to buy, but you're still going to want to buy it later on when you think about it. And so, yeah, you're in for a world of pain being into these opals. Of course, if you had lots of money, that would help. I mean, if you're bidding and trying to win an auction, and you're trying to bid on an auction, you're trying to win an opal auction, and you're getting outbid and outbid and outbid, I can see how that would be incredibly frustrating, especially when you get like to 14,000 or something on a stone that you don't think is worth 14,000, that you only think is worth, like, let's say 4,000 was the maximum you wanted to pay. But hey, you're going to blow your life savings on this stone because you're really into black opal. You're a black opal person. I can think of many things that are far worse than opal you could be into. I mean, like, there's heaps of things you could be doing that are worse than opal, so it's not the worst addiction in the world to have, right? Your opal addiction actually keeps you busy. Right. And so, that keeps you out of trouble. There aren't many things in this world as fine as looking at an opal. A series of tiny silica spheres arranged in the perfect way just to produce the most ultimate colors, the full spectrum of colors. It's like a galaxy of stars in one stone, just absolutely amazing. Nobody has as good an opal as Australian opal. It is the best opal. It's the most amazing black opal. Nobody has opal like Australia's opal. In my opinion, lightning rich opal has to be one of the most wonderful, most precious, most exciting opals available on this planet. Will the resource ever run out? Will there ever be a lack of production of opal? Well, only time will tell. There is talk of the resource running out, of the opal running out in Lightning Ridge at some point. That there is fear amongst Black Opal people that Black Opal will eventually run out, and then all of the gems that are out of the ground, all of the stones that are cut, all of the rough that's out of the ground, that will be all the opal that exists from Lightning Ridge.
Oh, pal.
Once the opal's gone, it's gone. That's it.
Oh, pal, tell your pals.
There has been talk of how synthetic opal, man-made synthetic type opal, they figured out how to do it, and they can do it en masse in a laboratory. It's not that easy to make, but it is possible. Apparently, Lynn Cram figured out how to do it in Lightning Ridge in his experiments, and yes, it's very interesting, and there was a lot of fear amongst opal miners and the opal community. Will the synthetic opal destroy our whole industry, our opal industry? Will synthetic opal destroy the opal industry, the real opal industry, the 100% natural opal industry of Australia? Would synthetic opal stand a chance at ruining the industry? Well, as far as I can see, it hasn't affected the opal industry other than being a pain for unsuspecting, unwilling buyers who think they're getting a black opal when really it's a synthetic black opal. Now, it may have fantastic color, may look like a black opal, have similar properties like a Lightning Ridge black opal, but it's still synthetic opal, and it has a more regular looking pattern as far as I've researched. That's the difference between the look of color. It just looks more uniform. It looks too good to be true when it's a synthetic looking sort of opal. Also has certain properties that may be giveaways when you're looking for those sorts of things. So this stone turned out quite nice, and I'm happy with it. It's got some nice color. It just needs a bit more work, a bit of a polish, and hopefully that color pops a little bit more. It's multicolored. If you're thinking of getting into opal and buying an opal, I'd encourage that, and I'll see you in the next video.